Yo, what's happening? It's your boy Papa Duck back with another video. Make sure y'all go to UbuntuApparel.com. All the information gonna be in the description of this video. Go to the website, man. That's how y'all can help me with this journey. And for all my monthly subscribers, thank y'all so much. Listen, the government shutdown. I can tell you 100% right now, that's a fear tactic. A lot of people are going to be fearful of this. Oh, it's a government shutdown. Bitch, we ain't asked y'all to govern us in the first place. But the reason they want to govern us is because for some reason these motherfuckers want to own and control everything on earth. And again, this has nothing to do with God. I keep telling people, y'all trying to attack this from the wrong angle. This is man that is doing this. Ain't nobody coming out no sky to save you, and all this here is not happening. But this is a fear tactic, okay? And we did not ask y'all to govern us in the first place, for one. For two, I feel sorry for those who work for the government that are not getting paid because of this government shutdown. What this does is it makes a lot of people, and I ain't gonna say y'all, but it makes a lot of people okay with being fucked over, or okay with being governed by a governing group of people that only looks out for themselves. Y'all got to understand the control and the fear factor of this. Oh, the government, bro, we don't need no government, bro. I keep telling people, bro, we are the 2025 peasants. If you go look up what the peasants was doing back in the days, shit, 1800s, you go as far as back you want to go back, it's the same shit. You got a group of people that is being governed by a small group of people, right? No, the peasants have no money, no resources, no togetherness, just being ruled by a different class. And this so-called small group of people at the top are entitled to all the things God put here for us for free. When we gonna stop this shit, bro? When? The reason why we'll never be able to stop it is because they control people here. They control us here, bro. You ever ask yourself, how in the fuck all these people could be governed by a small group of people and nobody buck? Nobody resists. Why? Because you don't have it here. You don't have the programs mentally to accomplish this shit. We don't know what it looked like to go against the police. All we see is the police beating our ass, doing what they do to us, especially black folk. We don't see that big pushback from a small group of people like the Panthers did. This is why certain movies ain't gonna come out. This is why certain ideas are not gonna be implanted in our brains. If they showed us a movie where people really came together and said, fuck that, they overthrew the government, coup d'etat. Shit, we see how that shit can happen, and we'll go out here and we'll do it. But you don't even see that shit on TV. You don't see that shit in books. You don't see it nowhere. All you see is obedience. This is why they want to control everything, bro. It really just that simple. All we gotta do is snap out of it. Stop thinking you better than other people because you this color, that color, you got this kind of car, you got that. Man, you ain't shit, man. Cause mentally you in chains mentally. And because of this stupid ass shit, that's why we so divided. But the people who's running the world, they know what they doing. They know exactly how to divide us. They know exactly who to put in front of us to make us want to be like. And if you're a certain age, you might disagree. But think about when you was 10, 12, 15. You was easily influenced. And this is why they go after the young. When you 35, 40 old, they done ran it on you. They on to the young, man. That's the children are the future. Cause them children gonna get them another 20 years till they figure it out again. And then they're gonna be on to the next. So what I'm saying is this government shutdown shit, which we didn't ask you motherfuckers to govern us in the first place, it's a scare tactic. Oh, we don't have money for budgets and this and that. How the fuck y'all print money? Like, oh, we look stupid to you? And this is why I tell y'all, all these countries have to be together in order for this shit to work. You think China is against America. You think this is against... Look at them motherfuckers all together. Because China is controlling their people. Australia is controlling their people. And every other country controlling their people. But all together, they're all together. Why do you think they come up with these treaties? These farmers can't make no money because now they got China buying all the soy. And then you got the shit imported from this country and they just cut you out. This is control. Why do you think they want to own all the farmland? own the seeds. And again, this has nothing to do with God. I'm gonna keep telling y'all this because a lot of people think praying and this gonna help. Man, God gave you everything you need to do what you need to do. Get off your knees, my nigga. That shit ain't never worked. And most people don't know how to pray. People will pray for shit to happen. You're supposed to pray knowing it already happened. It's already there. You just need the courage to make it happen. It's there already. But as long as these same old people who doing these government shutdowns and the same old people controlling our education, controlling our perception of this life, controlling our resources, which is food, water, and shelter, controlling our religion, controlling everything, bro, you locked in box, bro. You locked in fucking boxed. And again, this has nothing to do with God. These people don't convince you to be God-fearing. That shit don't even make sense. Why would you want to fear God? I don't care how you break this down. It makes no sense. God-fearing, you know what that means? To the woke, to the ones who have emotional intelligence as far as when it comes to religion and just things of the world. Do you know what that means? You are fearing yourself. You are God. A perfect version of him. But you've let another human convince you the difference. And if you say, well, damn, you saying the same thing, dog. You trying to tell us, well, let me tell you what makes more sense to you, nigga. Been praying for over 400 years, ain't nothing changed. You praying to the same God that the same motherfucker that's oppressing you, he praying to the same God. So what you mean? You tell me God answering their prayers and not yours? Let's talk about the Nat Turner's example. Nat Turner, God's telling him, nigga, kill the slave owners. The slave owners God is telling him to control the black people, but they praying to the same God. This shit don't make no sense. That's why God gave you common sense. You don't have to read a book to know common sense. You can't tell me something that hasn't worked is some reason is working. And they go a step deeper. Like I told you, when you talk about neuroscientists, when you talk about psychology, when you talk about socialism, capitalism, all these different isms and things like that, you don't have no clue of what they are. They use them against you. And you ask yourself, why? Why is it that all these people can see that shit is fucked up, but they won't go burn the White House down? Why? Why do we go for this shit? The main reason is we're so divided to, like I say, people who make $1 million a year, they don't give a fuck about this until this problem arrive at their door. People that making $500,000 a year, they don't give a fuck about that. They have a different set of problems. So as the money declines, we have different sets of problems. It's more people on the bottom with no money than on the top. And they have a system in place that keeps us at bay. A poor person can get a job that was making $15 an hour. Now they got a job making 30. They happy than a motherfucker. But think about that, bro. Still being enslaved. But within their reality, they think that they just got another piece of the American pie, a bigger piece or a better piece, but still slavery. And it goes on and on. A person who was making $30, now they making $100. So what I'm trying to explain to you is why we so divided and our realities don't match up as a tribe, or our problems individually don't consolidate. We have different problems and different levels of problems. So we approach them different. And this is why divide and conquer is so motherfucking powerful. We don't see the same thing. If you took all the millionaires and billionaires and you put them out there, it's an equal playing field now. The poor people who know how to navigate on the land, they the rich people. Because they know how to survive. You don't. So your environment gonna have some shit to do with this. Your resources gonna have something to do with this. The system that you are in, which is this American belief system that money is better and money can, it's a lot of different variations, but all together, this shit has been consolidated, thought of by think tanks. And I told y'all what think tanks are. Think tanks are some of the smartest people that come together and create curriculums. They create systemic systems and shit. They create belief systems. They create things that controls us in ways we do not know or even can comprehend. Remember, we go to their schools. It'll blow your mind how a grown person couldn't elaborate correctly in a relationship with a simple problem. Most people listen to react. We don't even know how to solve basic issues in our relationships when it comes to disagreements and these things. Bro, we fucked up. We messed up, homie. So what I'm trying to explain to y'all is this. As long as these wicked ass, demonic ass people are controlling everything around us, which basically prints us a copy of reality that they want us to have. As long as we continue to let them stay in control of those things, food, water, and shelter, education, religion, money systems, and all the above, welcome to hell, bitch. Welcome to hell. It is what it is. So stop blaming people that don't have control. So if you Spanish, if you Mexican, you white, black, whatever fuck color you are, and you think that you are better than people who are in the same cesspool that you're in, people that's going through the same shit you going through, and you think you better than them, something wrong with you. Cause all these people that you don't like because of their color, what kind of car they drive, where they at in life, or whatever the fuck may be, why you don't like these people. These ain't the people for you not to like, motherfucker. They don't have resources to have you paying bills every 30 days. They don't have the resources or the power to make you go shop at these stores with all this chemical in it. They don't have the power or the resources to have your children going to these fucked up schools. Why are you hating these people that's in the same situation you in? Why? That's a whole nother video. Because they took away the king and the queen on the castle and replaced it with government. So the oppression you're going through and the things that you feel, you can see it, you can taste it, but you can't put your hand on it. And this is by design. Ain't no more pointing to the castle saying them the ones that's running and controlling everything. That's why they gave us government. And when you can't attack the actual source that's got you where you at in life, you attack the next thing to it, which are regular people. That's another video. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is this, bro. We are so fucked up mentally in this so-called reality that they've given us is basically to jeopardize our own lives, and we don't even know it. But when you start thinking and putting this shit together, you start to realize, bro, who the real enemy is. You start to realize why we do what we do. The programming, bro. We locked in box. And these people do it in ways, I'm telling y'all, bro, you have no idea. So listen, man, it's your boy Papa Dog. I just want to drop that on y'all. Like I said, this government shutdown shit is just another scare tactic. I told y'all, scarcity and ignorance is a business. They make billions of dollars off this shit every year. And all it's gonna do is make, and I'm like I said, if you 35 or you 27, 8 and up, you may not feel it. But when you young, this government shutdown affects them totally different. They haven't lived long enough to see this bullshit recycle like we have. Every 4 years, all these lies, and bitch go voting thinking some shit gonna change. Ain't changed yet. I've been living long enough. I ain't seen a change yet. But you got people who are just kind of in the midst of it now. They just turning 17, 18, 20. It's fresh to them. Just like it was fresh to us when we was that age. So what I'm trying to explain to y'all is this, bro. They've fucked us up mentally. They've messed our reality up. They've gave it this twisted ass, screwed up ass reality, and it only gives them the power to control us. Because at that point, you damn near don't know no better. You don't. Like, people really think we should be doing what we're doing. People really think we should be creating robots and wearing the latest or buying the latest technology. All that shit is just for the ones at the top to control the ones at the bottom in the name of entertainment or in the name of evolving. I don't believe in evolution when it comes to the world, or not the world, when it comes to Mother Nature. Because how could something that's already perfect be more perfect? Or perfecter, or however you want to put it. Evolution is man putting us more and more in the animal state and putting us more and more in a state of mind of where we can be controlled. That's what they call evolution. Because the shit they can do now, they wasn't able to do it then, but now, they got us locked in box. And if this shit go digital with this digital ID, it is over. It's your boy Papa Duck. Make sure you put your comments on the bottom of this video, share this video. I love y'all. And I just be trying to bring it to y'all, you feel me? I pull aside the road to get this off my mind. So, choose love over war. Love over peace. But in some situations like the one we're facing, war brings peace. And eventually it's gonna have to be a war. I love y'all, man. Like I tell y'all all the time, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. Peace.